Okay, so as promised, we are going to pick up where we left off with the end of Module 8, and today we're jumping into Module 9. Module 9 does not have its own assignment. Module 9 will help you with Assignment 8. So I'm gonna give you some more patterns of thinking and ways of approaching Assignment 8, and you should have plenty of time to work on that today if you choose to use that time for that purpose. So let's jump straight in. And today we're going to be talking about algorithms and algorithm development, which is an interesting topic because we hear the word algorithm a whole lot these days, right? Like the algorithm with a capital A, as if it's an entity out there trying to get us or trying to get us to see certain things or not see certain things online. But what is an algorithm really? An algorithm is simply a step-by-step procedure for solving a problem. Now, when we hear the algorithm, the capital A algorithm that's out to get us, let's say Instagram, right? Instagram has an algorithm. We're probably fairly aware of the algorithm in Instagram. At least we have some feeling of the impact of it on our Instagram feed. But what is it? What is it really? What's that algorithm all about? Well, we think about it in a big picture sense. The algorithm in Instagram is still just a step-by-step procedure for solving a problem. What's the problem that Instagram is trying to solve with that algorithm? What is attention? What is it? What is Instagram? How does Instagram make money? Well, it doesn't. Instagram doesn't make any money when somebody likes my stuff, right? Or watches my stuff. They make it on advertising. So Instagram wants you to scroll and scroll and scroll so they can have more opportunities to provide you with advertising. Has anybody ever had the experience here? And I'd love to see a show of hands on this one. Have you had the experience where you're sitting around having a conversation with your friend and you're like, you say something somewhat obscure, right? You're like, we're going skiing this weekend in Tahoe. I could sure use some new ski goggles before the trip. And then you flip over to Instagram, and what do you see ads for? Ski goggles, right? Anybody had that experience where you're like, oh my gosh, it's listening to me? Now, maybe it is, maybe it's not. But there's an algorithm at play there, right? Maybe the ski goggles wasn't that you said it, but maybe you've been getting pumped up for your ski trip by watching lots of ski videos or looking at other stores online. Now, there's certainly what we call cross-site advertising that tracks your activity across multiple websites. That's a thing that exists. And then all feeds into the algorithm, which is basically how can I get you, the user, to look at more stuff? That's the problem that algorithm is trying to solve. Now, it's a step-by-step procedure, but that algorithm is complicated. It's got a lot of nuance. It's got a lot of different things going on. It has to do with things that you look at, things that you buy, websites you visit. All of that sort of feeds into this algorithm that says, if Bill's looking at Instagram right now, what's the ad that I can show him that is most likely to get that interaction? Is he going to click on it? Is he going to swipe up? Is he going to buy something? That's the end goal here. So the algorithm, the capital A scary algorithm that's out to get us. You know, other algorithms have been responsible, proven, by the way, responsible for the polarization of our political landscape. Why? Because every time I click on a Republican or Democrat ad or like something that represents my viewpoint, what does it show me more of? It shows me more stuff that supports my viewpoint because I want to see that. It's rage baiting, right? It's trying to get me engaged in a negative loop where I'm being shown stuff that I already agree with. And it's pushing everything in our society toward the margins. It's not healthy, but it is real. The goal isn't the polarization of society. I don't think there's anybody out there in Facebook land or Instagram world or anywhere else, Twitter or anywhere, that has the actual goal of that. What's the goal? My eyeballs, my attention. But study after study shows if I show you things that you already agree with, you're going to tune in on that stuff. So being a wise consumer of those things, it does help to understand algorithms and how they work. At their face, they're fairly simple.